What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, fellas? Want to talk to you guys about a question I was asked on one of my videos. As you guys can see by the headline, uh, would you rather lease onto a company versus have your own authority? And how I came up with the topic was one of my a subscriber. What's up, the shy one? A subscriber asked me, the live baby own no lease. There you go. Own baby own no lease. There you go. The reason why I'm making this video is because I was asked this question by a subscriber, and so I decided to try to make this video by answering the video. So his name is the way he titles his videos is Jerry Perry. He's an Alaskan guy. Uh, he works for Swift, and he's got some pretty good videos. If you get a chance, go check him out. But he asked me, "Hey, what's going on, Professor?" He asked me, because I guess he's gonna finally own the truck sometime this year, by the end of this year, and he was asking me whether to, what should he do, and I mean, the best advice I can give anybody, is to have your own authority. But at the same time, if you don't have the business down packed, if you don't know, if you haven't been trucking as a leased on owner operator for a few years, I mean, there's no need for you to jump into your own authority unless you have somebody that's going to guide you, that you're going to have 24/7 at your disposal. That you can jump on the phone and call them up, and so they can guide you. Because having your own authority is it's not easy. I'll be the first to say it's not easy, but it's doable. It's doable. But Jerry, uh, I mean, it's Swift, because that's who we work for, Swift. If Swift's not acting right with you, my best bet is right now that you're still with Swift, uh, build your phone number, of customers and shippers that would take you, if these are the options that you have. You have your truck. You can always lease on to any other company, run under their numbers, their insurance. That option will always be there. Um, Option two, get your own authority, and still go with the company. The good thing about having your own authority and going with the company, your cost of living, your cost of working your truck will go down. Why? Because you don't have that 700, almost $800 a month insurance payment every year. Having your own authority, if you're accident free, ticket free, your insurance will go down. Yeah, that's right. Um, what was I saying? If you have your authority, your cost of running your truck is gonna go down. I mean, dramatically, like crazy. You'll see the difference running your own authority. But having your own authority, it's not easy. It's not easy because if that company, for whatever reason, decides to slow down on you and stop feeding you you know, what you do, Jerry, is miles. If they stop feeding you miles, then of course that's gonna dip into your pocket. But me personally, if Swift's acting up right now, if they're not giving you the work, uh, and you're about to own that truck, right now I would start looking for customers. Right now I would start looking for companies that will take me on, either as a lease or having your own authority. Uh, Again, if you have your own authority and you want to get on a load board, you got to get some training right now. Right now that you're still with Swift leased on, you should start working on all that. You should start working on looking for companies that'll take you on. If you want to get on a load board, talk to other truckers that are doing the load board. That way they can guide you. They can guide you exactly on what to do. But don't go in it without knowing anything, with just knowing what people say on YouTube. No, you need that hand to hand experience, face to face experience, somebody on the other line, and they're guiding you through the computer, through the laptop, whatever it is that you have in your truck. To do this load board. But do not do not leave Swift, Jerry. Do not leave Swift without doing some research on what it is that you're gonna do. I mean, I believe it's sometime the end of this year that you were telling me that you're gonna buy out your truck. From now to the end of this year, that should be your mission. Look for companies that are willing to take you on. Do research on how much they're gonna pay you. All that all the companies that you hear on YouTube that are doing whatever it is that they're doing, you know, do research. But there's plenty of companies that are not being mentioned on YouTube that I guarantee you are gonna pay you way more than than these big companies like Prime. Prime to me, it's a startup company. If you're barely starting, that's the company to go to. Swift, same thing. Knight, all these big companies are startup companies. If you're there more than a year, 2 years, I give you 2 years tops. Guess what? That's gonna be the rest of your life. In other words, you don't want to prosper. You just want to stay in that one company. You want to stay in that uh, bubble of money. You're not really trying to prosper yourself. You're not really trying to be your own boss. And I think the majority of us come into this industry with that state of mind that we want to be our own boss, that we want to own our own trucks. But if you stay with these companies for more than 2 years, party is pretty much over for you. So Jerry, right now, brother, start looking for companies that will take you on. Do the research on what they're paying. If you're looking for miles, then see who pays more on the miles. Percentage, same thing. Look for the companies that are paying more on the percentage side. But right now should be the time, your mission to start doing this research. Stop listening to these YouTubers. The companies that most of these guys are working for, they're trash. They are trash. Prime, serious, Swift, Swift, Knight. Come on, these freaking companies are all trash, bro. So look for them companies that are gonna pay you what you want. If it's percentage, if it's miles that you're looking for, them are the companies that you want to look for. If you want to get your own authority, that's fine. I am all down for you having your own authority. But think about it. Think about it. Are you really prepared to have your own authority and get on a load board? Are you prepared for this? It's not easy, Jerry. It's not easy. I'll be the first to say it is not easy. But once you get once you get everything down packed, it's downhill. I mean, it's smooth. It's great. Let me see real quick who's in the neighborhood. We got the shy one, the live professor. What's going on, professor? And Mars. Whoa. Uh, what's up, Big Money? What's up, the shy one? Uh, on baby only. That's right. Yo, Vic. Good evening, professor. Exactly, guide you, man. Wow. Mars, what's up, bro? For work all day. For work. That's right, Mars. For work. Even though I might get out of it, bro. Don't know. Thinking about it. I just got my own plates for my truck, but I'm still leased on with the company. I have their DOT and insurance. I think I'm going to look into my own authority in case things don't work out. That's the best bet, Professor. I mean, if if that company is willing to take you on with your own authority, Professor, that's the best bet. Have your own stuff. Uh, if you have your own stuff, you'll never be fired. If anything, you're gonna quit, and that's exactly what I'm trying to tell Jerry. Uh, if you're prepared to get your own authority and get on a load board, because you did mention that you wanted to get on a load board. Well, you were asking me for advice if you should get on a load board. I mean, if you're prepared for all that, Jerry, if you have somebody or you know how to get on a load board and get your own loads and uh, where to fax your bills and how to set up a quick pay account. If you know all that, Jerry, I mean, I'm all for it, bro. I'm all for it. Go get your own authority because when I got my own authority, forget it. It was no looking back. I should have did this a long time ago because having your own authority is crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I cannot be fired. I can be let go, but or companies might not want to work with me. But as far as getting fired, I cannot be fired. So that's what I trying to tell everybody. Get your own authority. Be your own boss. But keep this in mind. It is not easy. It is not easy at all. Honey, bring him. So I'm gonna show you guys. I don't know if you guys see my video. I think I posted it yesterday or the day before, where a customer gave me that big old car, Mercedes-Benz card, and I gave it to my grandchild, my grandbaby. Come here, buddy. Come here, Fatso. Hey, Jacob. Come here. Come here, bud.
Look at your card.
Come here.
Your card.
Come here.
Look at him, babe. His girlfriend's house.
You are so cool, buddy. You are so cool, bud. This is what it's all about right here. This is who got a car yesterday, Fatso. So that's who I gave my car to. Here, go, Grandma.
Come on, Papa. Come on, Dada.
Yes, look at him.
Up.
So let me get back to this. I think I'm gonna look into getting my own authority in case things don't work out. Yeah, that's what I try to tell Jerry and everybody else. If you can't get your own authority, because this place, I mean, these companies are way out. Sometimes they're slow, and especially if you have if you're working with a company that has company trucks, they're gonna feed their company trucks first before they take care of their owner operators or their leased on owner operators. So Jerry, if you watch this video, That's my advice to you. Uh, if you get your own authority and you want to get on a load board, have somebody to guide you through this. Because even though it looks easy on YouTube, even though it sounds easy, it could be a headache. Could be a headache. So do some research, and hopefully there's somebody out there that can help you with the load board, and you'll be cool. You'll be cool. I mean, you can't go wrong with having your own authority. You can't. Hey, buddy, what are you doing, Fetzel? My grandson. So, yeah, people, having your own authority is not a bad thing. It is great. It is great. And if that company is willing to take you on with your own authority, more power to you. But I always try to have a backup in case it doesn't work out. Like, for instance, the professor's mentioning right now, he's thinking about getting his own authority just in case it doesn't work out with this company. Exactly. Uh, don't ever put all your eggs in one basket. You know, always keep an open ear for another company that's gonna keep put you on with your own authority, because you never know. You never know what might happen. So keep that in mind. But Jerry, I mean, don't don't put yourself up against the fence with this. Don't stress on it. Just talk to other drivers, talk to other truckers out there, and try to get information on what it is that you're looking for. If you're looking for the miles, then talk to the miles guys. Don't talk to the percentage guys. Uh, if you're looking to lease onto a company, same thing. Talk to truckers that are leased on. I can't tell you exactly what to do because, I mean, if I was in your shoes, I couldn't even put myself in your shoes because I have my own authority and I kind of got it down pat. So, but if I had your truck right now, I'd go my own authority. And would I go load board? Maybe not. I'd probably find a company that would take me on and run with that company until I can find somebody that can verify that the load board is better than getting dispatched. I see a lot of guys that are doing the load board, especially them Schneider guys, but as far as prospering, they're not, because they have this big old payment on these brand new trucks that they have. So you can't really see the money that they're making. They're doing what, 3,000 miles, a week. And just to think of it, it just gives me a headache for these guys to have this big old down payment and on a brand new truck, and their thing is to run, no, is it 3,000 miles? Anyways, to run all these miles to take home a check of 1,500, 1,800 bucks a week. So they're all sleeping in this truck 5, 6 days, not even seeing their old ladies, their boyfriends, their cats, their dogs, you know, uh, for 1,500, 1,800 bucks a week. That's crazy to me. That is freaking nuts. But anyways, I see these guys on these load boards, and they're not they're not making no money. They're just making a sacrifice just to pay that damn truck, which I think is the biggest mistake. Hey, Iggy, what's going on, brother? Thanks for being in the hood. Uh, Mars, whoa. Hey, what do you think about car hauling? car hauling is pretty good. Car hauling, I know for a fact that it pays real well. Especially, I know the car haulers in the port, they get paid a pretty dime over there. Iggy, if you have your rig leased to a company, you can jump around different companies if work is slow. If work slows down, well, the law says if you're leased on Iggy, in other words, yeah, yeah, they are slaves. They are slaves. I mean, if you're leased on to a company, Iggy, I made a video about this. Uh, Companies are saying that you cannot go work for somebody else. But like I mentioned, that big old lawsuit, Iggy, uh, it's wrong. It's wrong. You know, it's wrong. But some people don't know the law, so they're stuck, driving for these big companies, Iggy. But that's my thing, uh, Jerry. If uh, if you get your own authority, I mean, look for companies that will take you on, and whatever it is that you're looking for, whether it's miles or percentage, that's the companies you want to inquire about. Uh, Me personally, I can't wrap my mind around miles. I got a good buddy of mine. Uh, if you're watching this, Mario, what's up? Got a good buddy of mine. This guy's been telling me for months. Look, Victor, we do a run over to Bone Egypt. You come back with $8,000. No way. No freaking way. I'm not. I'm not sleeping in the truck for 6 days, 5 days, and come back to a check for $8,000 and think that's good money. All right, because after all the deductions, uh, it's not worth it for me. Uh, I'm in it to make good money. This is the way I'm in it for. Uh, to make good money and make good time. All right. Like for instance, from here from Southern California, if I run a load from here to Southern California, Las Vegas, Nevada, all right, it's gonna take me what 9 hours, maybe 9.5. Let's put a little bit more on there, all right, 9.5. If they offload that trailer fast enough, all right, that is gonna pay me $800, right? No, wait. Do I make it back? Can I make it back? Maybe I can make it back. Maybe I can make it back. All right. But let's say I do make it back. All right. That's $800. And that's top pay from California. Don't come at me that, oh, I get $1,200. I get $900 to run from California to Nevada, Las Vegas. No, you don't. But anyways, so you come back. You're done for the day. $800. That's all you've done. All right. I run 10 hours. I can make $1,100 doing port work if I run the 11 hours. All right. If you run from California to Arizona, 5 hours, or let's say 5.5, because they're offloading, right? So you're not gonna make it back. So you're gonna get paid. I don't know. Let's say 900. Let's say you get paid top dollar 900 from California to Arizona. Can you get paid $900? I've never heard of it, but if you do, that's fine and dandy. More power to you. $900. So you got there, you're $900. You can't make it back because you're gonna be out of time. You're probably gonna make it to the state line, right? So you're sitting there 10 hours. I can make $800 a day. So I've made $1,600 while you just made $800, and you've been sleeping in your truck. I went home every day, and I made $800 a day. So how are you winning? I don't know. That's what I'm talking about. Smart money, smart time. If that load is gonna cost me 2 days to get there, and I can make it locally in a day, day and a half, I think I'm doing it the smart way. I think the mile thing is the wrong way. So that's why I don't believe in it. Let me turn this light on real quick. So, anyways, back to the topic, Jerry. Um, them are your options. Hold on. Oh, crap. Sorry about that. That fan was going off. So, yeah, Jerry, them are your options. I mean, congrats on you buying out that truck. That's the start of a hell of a thing. Oh, there you are, Jerry. Thanks for being in the neighborhood. I've been talking about you all freaking 27 minutes, bro. Appreciate you dropping by. Uh, but them are your options, Jerry. Again, congrats on finally being able to buy that truck out. I wish you the best. Um, but them are your options, which, I mean, there's a lot. It's not just one. So don't think if you buy that truck out, uh, you're gonna drown because you have options. Let me recap on what I was saying since you're in the neighborhood, Jerry. You buy your truck out. Uh, Swift is not acting right. Right now, it should be your mission. Right now, you have these months to play with. It's to look for companies that are going to take you on as leased on or as with your own authority. Whatever it is that you want to do, you can't lose with either one. All right. Um, if you get your own authority, if you get your own authority, you got to keep this in mind. Your cost of working your truck is going to come down dramatically. Dramatically. Um, Getting your own authority, it's going to take, it's going to take some money. But, I know you're a baller. You're at Swift. You're driving a Peterbilt. You got the dough, so that's not a problem. Am I correct? uh, but the cost of living, the cost of running your truck is gonna come down, Jerry, because your insurance, as long as you stay accident free, ticket free every year, it's gonna come down. So um, I have no. I'm sure you see my other videos where I'm talking about my insurance went from seven something. Now this year I'm paying $530. That's a hell of a difference. With any company that you lease onto, your insurance is never going to change. You're going to stay at a 700 and something monthly. That's what you're paying into that insurance. But having your own authority, every year your insurance will go down. If you're looking for a company, Jerry, that works with miles, and that's what you want to do, you want to do miles, go talk to them owner operators, go talk to them leased on owner operators to see which company is going to pay you the most. If you want percentage, the same thing. But don't go to a flatbed guy and that dude is running under a flat rate. Don't go to a reefer guy that's doing percentage. Whatever it is that you want to do right now, Jerry, as soon as you get that truck paid off and it's under your name, right now that you have these months to play with, that should be your mission. Go talk to these companies, to these owner operators, to see who's paying you the most. And it'll work out. As far as getting on the load board, Jerry, unless you have experience doing that, I would find somebody that can guide me as far as being at my disposal 24/7. I can call that person up on the phone and he can walk me through the whole system. Whatever it is that I'm going through, that person can walk me through it. If you don't have somebody like that, Jerry, I would stay away from it and just do some more research on them load boards. Mars, should I get an EIN number or just run my social? I do a 1099 form. Are you a company driver or leased on owner operator? Mars, well, uh, so Jerry, anyways, Jerry, I hope I was able to answer your question. Uh, I know I replied to your question on my video, but I just wanted to expand my explanation to you a little more. That way, you'll you'll know that you have more options than just what you're thinking, which is your own authority and load boards, because that's not the only thing you have, Jerry. You have options, bro. You have a lot of options that you can play with. I'm an owner operator. Should I get an Mars? Whoa, if you're an owner operator, bro, you should have an EIN number already. How do you pay your road taxes? What state you from, anyways? California? But if you're an owner operator, you should. It doesn't matter. You should have a EIN number if you're an owner operator, and that's what you should be putting on your 1099 form. Your EIN number. You shouldn't be putting your social security. Jerry, okay, thanks for dropping all the info. Gonna have to watch this from the start. Yeah, I know, bro. I know. But let's see once again who's in the neighborhood. Uh, the Shy One, Professor, D Live, Mars Wool, Iggy, my boy, Jerry Perry. Yeah, and by the way, if you guys haven't seen Jerry's videos, go check him out. He's got some good Swift information for you guys. If if you want to hear some stuff that other Swift drivers ain't talking about, go check out his channel. It's pretty good stuff. Well, fellas, if you guys don't have any more questions for me, I'm gonna cut this short now and let Jerry go ahead and rewind this, and hopefully I was able to help you out, Jerry, because them are my intentions of doing this video, because I know where you stand, bro. I know where you stand, and I know how frustrating it can get when you get information from all kinds of people and you're looking at YouTube videos and you're trying to get the right information, and you're like kind of like, wow, this guy said this guy said that. But there's options, there's a lot of options, Jerry. Just keep an open mind and do your research now. Because if you do your research now, by the time you're ready to do what it is that you want to do, you'll be good to go. I don't own my truck. I operate on another person's truck and I get the 1099 form. I have only been working for 3 months. Okay, Mars. So you're not an owner operator. You're pretty much a company driver, bro. And he's paying you with the 1099, which is either a percentage, right? No. You can run that under your social. It works out the same because uh, when it comes to taxes, you can write off, I would say, a quarter of the spending that you do on that truck. I made a video on this, Mars Wall. Um, I forgot how I titled it, but I know it's got to do filing 1099 or filing your taxes under 1099. Uh, if you can look for that video, Mars Wall, and that'll answer your question on what to do with the 1099 filing as uh, you're doing. I know you're not a company driver, but uh, in the law's eyes, you are a company driver because that truck is owned by someone else and you're working it and you're getting a percentage of what the truck makes. So that's how you're looked at. You're looked at as a company driver. Even though that dude is not paying your insurance or any of that, your health insurance and all that, you're still looked at as a company driver. All right, fellas. Well, I'm gonna cut this short up and let Jerry Perry go ahead and watch the beginning of the video. Hope everybody has a good weekend. Uh, Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on our next video.